Hello, my name is iArmada and welcome to my first fantastic commentary that's going up on West Coast Arcade. Today I have a team deathmatch gameplay on the map Arcaden for all of you, and today I'm going to talk about the best specialist loadout. Now, first to talk about the gun I'm using, I like to call it the BAMF, or the Badass Motherfucker, because this ACR 618 is pretty amazing. But anyways, if you're already tired of this horrible commentary, why don't you go over and check Sandwich Mixto get a Assault Juggernaut on free-for-all on Dome. But anyways, let's get on with the video. Now, the reason I'm using this gun is because on Arcaden there are many long hallways where an assault rifle will give you the upper hand, such as what I'm doing right now. I'm able to peek down hallways. I know it's a little campy, but get over it. But there's not very many close quarters battles, especially for the choke point that I'm going to be going to. I put on the suppressor on this gun because, you know, when you're using Specialist, at some point in your Specialist loadout, you're going to get Assassin and also Blind Eye, and it's kind of pointless to have Assassin if whenever you shoot, you show up on the radar, and especially when you're rushing into their spawns, you do not want to be seen. So right off the spawn, I use the suppressor so that after my first few kills, the enemy still has no idea where I am, and while there's no UAV in the air. But anyways, let me talk about the map. Arcaden is a multi-leveled map. If you haven't noticed, there are posters of extremely gorgeous babes that you should go check out. I fapped to it a couple of times last night. But anyways, there are 2 choke points on this map. The stairs that I'm looking at right now are one, and the stairs that I just came up from near the escalators are the other. So my goal in this map is to get in a point where I can watch both of these choke points at the same time, while still keeping a fair distance from myself and the enemy because I'm using my assault rifle. Now, the perks I'm using are Extreme Conditioning, Hardline Pro, and Steady Aim Pro. I'm using Extreme Conditioning because I want to run like motherfucking Usain Bolt into their spawn so I can get the kills first, get my kill streaks up. I'll explain why I'm not using Sleight of Hand later because that's kind of expected. But anyways, I'm using Hardline Pro because all my assists will count towards my kill streaks, and also just because it's a generally good perk to use when you're using Specialist. What else? I'm using Steady Aim as a precaution, just in case I'm walking around a corner with not paying attention and there's a guy up there. I'll get the upper hand because I have Steady Aim, you know the deal. But anyways, the Specialist perks I'm loading out with is first Sleight of Hand, then Assassin Pro, then Stalker Pro. So let me explain to you where to go with an AR. You'll notice that I'm staying around this upper area because you always want to have a high ground in the battle, and I'm watching both choke points. This corner that I'm at right now is exactly where you want to be because you have 2 lines of sights to both choke points, and this is where you're going to get all your kills, and ideally a Moab. With an SMG though, obviously you won't be camping, you'll rather be rushing down the lower point and going through what I like to call a temporary choke point, which is that a courtyard that I was in at the beginning of the map. Now, back to why I'm using each specialist perk. So for my 2-point streak or 1-point streak when I'm using Hardline, I'm using Sleight of Hand Pro, and Sleight of Hand integrates extremely well with Hardline Pro, especially when you're doing Specialist, because with Sleight of Hand Pro obviously helps you with reloading, but you're only going to reload after you shoot your gun, and you're only going to shoot your gun when you're trying to kill someone. So I think, why waste your blue perk on Sleight of Hand on your rushing class when after 1 kill with Hardline Pro anyways, you're going to get Sleight of Hand and be able to reload after your kill. So that's the reason why I use Sleight of Hand. Now, let me give you a little situation for why I use Assassin Pro. Say I'm rushing into their spawn, or not always rushing, I always use rushing a lot. Say I'm just in their spawn in the first couple, like 30 seconds of the game, right? Because I have the suppressor, I'm going to be able to get 3 kills fairly easily before anyone can get their UAV up. After my 3 kills, I'll have Assassin Pro, so now even later in the game, when they can get their UAV up, I'll still be invisible to all enemy tracking devices. And finally, for Stalker Pro, that's just an extra precaution because Stalker Pro helps you delay claymores and bouncing betties, which is awesome, especially when you have a very high kill streak. Now, in case you're still being very stingy about why you should use Specialists, let me just show you a few advantages that you get after getting the All Specialist bonus perk, which I have right now, and I'm just ripping shit up. But anyways, here are some advantages. Firstly, after All Specialist bonus, no matter what, you are immune to any enemy tracking devices, UAV, advanced UAV, any of that shit. You are also immune to sentries and helicopters. I don't know about you, but if I'm like 3 kills away from a super high kill streak using assault, support, or if I'm close to a Moab, and I get killed by a sentry or like a Pavlo or something, I would be f***ing pissed. So that's why I like specialists. And also, it works if you're trying to be like an XP whore, which I know I am. I'm trying to get to 10 prestige pretty fast. But anyways, if you're trying to get XP very fast, specialist is the way to go, because after 7 kills, if you're using hardline pro, which I am, every kill you get works towards challenges for every single perk in the game. You're gonna earn XP much faster, and your specialist bonus. And also, just as a personal preference, I like the specialist perk loadout because it helps me keep track of my Moab count. I've been trying to get a Moab for a while now so I can post on West Coast Arcade. But basically, if you have assault or something, you can't tell which of your kills are gun kills and which of your kills are perk kills or whatever. So I like to use specialist because I know every single kill has been a gun kill, so I can tell exactly how close I am to a Moab. Anyways, there's the end of the game. 20-1, pretty good if I say so myself. I did a good job of sticking to the outside of the map. I hope you are looking forward to my upcoming series, Rushing 101, where I show you the best rushing routes, how to get there, and what guns to use on each map. I am iArmada. Thank you for watching. If you like what you see, why don't you drop a like and an add to favorites, and if you want to see more of what Sandwich Mixer and I are doing, come and check out West Coast Arcade. Thank you very much.